All right, somebody read the first one too. Which equation is correct? Keep words in the question. Equation. Baby, talk like you outside. Talk like when you mad at these boys. Can y'all be over there? She said. Say it again. I got answer choice C. Why do you have answer choice C? You need a thorough explanation if you did not have one. So like I said, a negative times a negative equals a what? Good job, Toy. I love twos and thirds because they math thing. Y'all know me, I love my math. So based on that question in this standard, what the standards in that two deal with? What's the field? And what do we just do? So what is NS2 dealing with? Oh, okay. All this other stuff y'all giving me, I ain't need it. I just need it straight to the point. So they just said we multiplying. All right, standard 2, 7 and that's 1. Somebody read. It's one main thing to remember about subtraction. Subtraction is the same as adding the opposite. Get that note. Subtraction is the same as adding the opposite. Somebody humming or talking? Hold on. Subtraction is the same as adding the opposite. Whatever's on that board should be on your paper. So by now your question should have circles on it, should have some writing. Your vocab quiz now can include some math stuff on Friday. So it ain't just go we sit here. You better get it. But a question about it, make sure you ask. Subtraction is the same as adding the opposite. So what that pretty much means is our first integer we got is gonna stay the same. So that 9.3 is still gonna be a 9.3. And we just said that subtraction is the same as adding. So that subtraction sign is gonna change to a what? And then we said we're gonna add the what? Opposite. So if our second number is 10.7, what's the opposite of positive 10.7? So if you follow that notion with subtraction, it'll help you set up those subtraction problems, which will be the same thing. Subtraction is the same as adding opposite. So what we end up getting? D as in dog. If you follow this notion the way I just showed you, you will be okay and get D every time. Questions? All right, finish getting what you need, put your desk and everything on top. Two today, so then we got math fluency. That's why I said put your desk. Huh? Anybody else? Homework, I didn't get it. Hey, you sit, I'm sitting here what you need, baby. We're gonna be on minute 3. Go ahead and put your name and today's date and put the pencil there. Put the name and date, pencil down. Name and date, pencil down. Name and date, put your pencil down, which is on the side that says minute 3. Ain't David, man. Come on, Sarah. I'm waiting on you, bud. What you doing? You don't work over. But you can flip on the right side. Number 3. Gavea, number 3. You're on the wrong side, baby. Number 3. Number 3. Make sure you see the 3 up top. All right, bro. Put your pencil down for a reason, baby. All right, you may begin. Okay, so. Tyreek. All right, pencil down, slide it over. Hello?
Miss Wells. I had Case and he was finishing his bi-weekly. He's on his way to your class now.
Okay, what about Tyreek?
Tyreek is in IST.
Okay.
All right.
All right, everybody got paper that don't belong to you. Hurry up. Your pencil down. It's supposed to move on the phone. It don't matter who gets it, the person beside you want to be what you out there. No, Divided, 30 divided by 5 is. So now we got 2 times 6 to get. Number 2. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to get. I don't know why I take y'all so slow to move. Which of these represents the greatest amount? Before I make a pick out, they got to be in the same way. 4, good job. Somebody know what this is. 62%. What is 62% of the decimal? What is a half as a decimal? You can put the 0 on it since that got 2 digits. And then of course got 0.58. What about the picture? 3/6, which is equal to a half. And what did we just say a half is as a decimal? 50% or 0.5. Let's say which one is the greatest. Number 4, they say add straight multiply divide symbol to make it true. 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1, 9. Good job. 5. How many cubes? The distance around the world at the equator. 42,000 what? Meters is that little meter stick that we have in the classroom. About 42,000 them? No, it's gonna be kilometers. So kilometers is closer to miles. Kilometers is just like miles. We know what to be miles. Number 7, what number will complete the box? Talk to me. 3 times 1 time. Good job. Did it work up top? 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Good job. Number 8, 50% is what to a half? We just said up top that they both equal to a half. 3 squared is equal to? So that'll be 3 times 3 for my who don't know, so 9. And then we got 2 to the third, which is 2 times 2 times 2, which is equal to? 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 9 is what to 8? 9 is greater than 8. 0.5 repeat is what to 0.5? Greater, because 0.5 repeats will be written as 0.555. 0.5 would just simply be 0.5. You can give them the 5. You can give them 5 for that. Only 2 right? 20. Okay, you got to go for 5 in a right. That's it. Get there. Let's say them right. Put the score, slide back on. You need to ask me about the score, ask me now. I'll bet it count the one that's not crossing on the end of 2. What you got, Kyle?
So if they got 1 right, they got half it right.
1 right and half of 1, you think? Not even right. Three wrong? 7. I want to y'all was playing the don't see problems. I will. Pull your notes back out. You can either add your math notes to the bottom of your bearings that you get it, or you can get out a separate piece of paper, however you see fit. Who want to take a pass? Okay, pick up stuff paper. You can put it with that, somebody when you pick it up. But shut up talking to him. Didn't I tell you that yesterday? And what did I tell you to go today? So why are you sitting right there? Huh? Haley, up here. You know that, right? When you be at work, you go back out to the work page. You're gonna put those notes on the bottom of it before you're gonna separate pages. So have a folder or a notebook or something for this class. No, he's taking up that. So remember, we gotta do that Thursday. So then we're gonna be looking at adding and subtracting integers. You do got 3 vocab words. You can see these on Friday. I'm gonna give you a few minutes to get them. And then, of course, we're gonna discuss some adding and subtracting integers. We're gonna look at different strategies to use to add and subtract. Then we're gonna play with some of those strategies. You use your bell work at the bottom, draw this squiggly line and put the title, add and subtracting integers. Or you can take out a 7 piece of paper and say add and subtracting integers. Yeah, check out their bottom, they're comfortable. Your math vocab is gonna be added with your reading vocab on Friday. So it'll be one vocab test for reading and math. Come on, baby. Tell time for a reason. And here we go. Somebody throw your paper. I didn't tell you to sit back there, did I not? So I mean, if you know you can't see, don't sit back there in my room. Cause I don't hear stuff like that. Come on, hurry up. I don't do babies either, so your face, I don't need that either. Common sense, so if I can't see all these teeth on the front. Huh? Get up here at the table, whatever, ain't nowhere to go. I used to my kids come squat on the floor, get what you need, and quiet to go back to your chair. Cause shouldn't sit there. And I ain't gonna hear I can't see every day either. Especially on Tuesday and Thursday, y'all can see you can see. Or step up there, step to the side to where you ain't in nobody's way, hop in and get what you need. And this is like the energies. First, we gotta know what the energy is and what is the energy. Whole numbers and their opposites, positive and negative numbers. Did it say anything about fractions? Did it say anything about decimals? No. Integers are only positive and negative numbers. Absolute value, what is it? That's how you should remember, correct? Yes. Additive inverse, what is it? And it tells us that they are called opposites. Opposites are called additive inverse because they always going to have a sum of 0 anytime you see them together. Example 2 and a -2. If I was to add 2 plus a -2, it would still be 0. Yes. And then, of course, I told us 3 ways you will go about adding and subtracting integers. 1 is the number line, 2 is average, and 3rd will be standard average. Any questions about any of those 3? Have you used the number line before? Have you used advertise before? No. All right, so today will be your first experience as we go through it. Make sure you follow directions and listen. Don't try to do it on your own. If you listen to everything I tell you, add and subtracting with advertise will be one of your best strategies. All right, gonna move. So y'all use the time before reading. Whatever you ain't got, you're gonna have to get it from the free one. All right, subtracting integers. We said that doing bell work, that's subtracting integers, the same as taking the opposite. Number 1 told us that the first number is gonna do what? The second thing, that negative sign is gonna change to. And then of course it told us to change that second number to the opposite. Now we just practiced that with bell work. Let's practice it again. What's the first number in this math sentence? So that means the 5 is gonna say the same. What does it tell us gonna happen with that subtraction sign? And then what's gonna happen with his 3? Change it to a negative. Good job. Job look like you're paying attention a little bit more. Any question about subtraction being the same as adding the opposite? You don't need that, but if you need it, you can get it, but you don't need it. Anybody think they need it? All right. It might be something you might remember or not. All right, number line. We're gonna practice just a little bit with number line, just so we got a little experience with it. The first thing it tells us to do is what? Start the first number. We're going for whatever that number is. That's the number we're gonna start at, whether it's positive or negative. In this sentence, what number do we have? 3. Positive 3. So we're gonna start at a positive 3. Step 2 told us we'll end up doing what? Move to the left if the second number is negative. Move to the left if the second number is negative, or we're gonna do what? Move to the right. All right, so looking at our second number, is our second number positive or is it negative?
Positive. I mean negative.
You got your eyes in on? All right, it's negative, so that means which direction are we moving? Left. Now, I like to say, when you have problems with word problems, actually use the number line. That's why they give it to you. So then just do your little hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's our answer? -2. Did I have to touch anything? Did I have to use a calculator? I didn't have to do nothing because they gave me a what? Make sure you use the things that they give you. Give your number line. Somebody give me a number.
6.
Somebody give me another number.
6.
Somebody give me a number.
8.
I don't know if we know positives.
-2.
So we'll look at that one. 7 minus 9. Now that's a subtraction problem. We just said subtraction is the same as what? Adding the what? Adding the opposite. Don't just say addition. Make sure we know it's adding the opposite. So that first number is gonna stay the same. So we got a 7. What happened with that subtraction sign? And then what happens to that 9? So where are we starting at? We're gonna go over the positive 7. Are we going to the left or are we going to the right? To the left, because it's negative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's our answer? -2. Any questions about using the number line? Any questions about it? If they have it for a problem, make sure you use it on that problem. A lot of us don't use it. Oh, I keep it in my head. And then your answer be wrong. Use what they give. Question. Anybody feel like they need something? Oh, what day is it? I forgot you have the thing here. It's like crops. Can't stand none of them. All right, so today we're gonna do a little bit pressing with advertise. What's the first thing it tells us? So when we get to practicing, positive is gonna represent yellow, negative is gonna represent red. It's gonna be like that every time. Did I say sometimes?
No.
Every time. Number 2, what does it tell us?
Make opposite.
We're gonna end up making some opposite pairs. After we get both our numbers, we're gonna make opposite pairs. What's our opposite? Different. So that means we're gonna be making pairs with those that are different. And then what's left over, we're gonna determine is gonna be our answer. And then of course, it's all if you don't have any tiles, they can always be drawn. So regardless if you have every tiles physically that you can touch on your test, you can always draw them. So of course, I'm gonna see trying to do both. Somebody give me a number.
8.
Somebody give me a number. So we're gonna look at that one first. -8 plus 6. Now I'm gonna first draw it with advertise. So you can practice drawing it with me, and then of course we're gonna play with actually touching them. So I got -8. So I'm gonna make sure all you have to do is just draw this square, put a negative sign for it, represent a negative number. Then of course, what's our second number?
6.
So then I'm gonna do my +6. Line them up because remember we said we're gonna make opposite pairs. So I always start with lining them up to see if we get some opposite pairs. So -8 plus 6. Then after you get your opposite pairs, these will be considered pairs because they got a match, a negative and a positive. Do you understand what I mean by opposite pairs? Negative and a positive. Whatever's left over will end up being our answer. So what do we have left over that's not matched up? -2 would be our answer. These are mine. Anything I have, I bought, meaning the food and buy. So it's my stuff, so I expect you to do what with my stuff. I'm gonna give you a little raise. Don't have to come over to your bed, but what's gonna happen to my things on the inside? They're gonna fall everywhere. The only ones you use are the small little squares. Be gentle getting them out. Okay? Which one are we using? Small little squares. Stop playing with him. I need him to stay on top. Don't mix your bag with nobody else's bag, because I'm getting everybody their own bag. Be gentle when you get them out. We only using a small regular yellow. I didn't know that. Fast it goes fast. That's the one I hope you see. Everybody got one. Take out all the little the small squares. Put them on your desk. Be gentle. I don't want to fly off my clothes. I want all yours to stay in your bed. You need to move the big ones out of the thing first, move them out, and then do some little ones. Then put the big ones back in and leave them there. We only want the little. All of the little squares, not the rectangles, not the big squares, just the little. My clothes out.
Teachers and students, pardon this interruption, please, teachers. There was an email sent, just making sure that everybody saw the email that we are following our early release schedule. You will receive more information concerning that very soon. But right now, the directive from central office is early release schedule. That does not mean that we are actually going to release early today. But right now we are following that